First aid saves lives. Why is it good to learn first aid? Let me tell you a story. The grade 5 pupils had their health class at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. When the school alarm sounded off, warning! This is a drill. All pupils are instructed to go out of their rooms and proceed to the school grounds immediately. A voice from the sound system said, the health teacher led the pupils in going out of their room to the school grounds. As the class neared the designated area, Mary fainted and collapsed. The teacher immediately called the medic. They brought Mary to the medical tent. The doctor took her blood pressure reading. The nurse prepared a piece of cotton with ammonia and put it near Mary's nose. After a few minutes, Mary regained her consciousness, thanks to the very timely first aid. Injuries can happen to anybody, anytime and anywhere. These dangers may happen at home, in the workplace, in school, on the road, and in abandoned areas. In such instances, quick response during an emergency through first aid can help save the lives of concerned people. One of the objectives of first aid is to save people's lives through very quick response during an emergency situation like accidents, natural calamities, or usual daily activities. Providing first aid includes self-help and home care if medical treatment is not readily available. Moreover, first aid skills and knowledge help a person promote safety awareness at home, in school, on the road, and in the workplace. What is first aid? First aid is the immediate response treatment or care given to somebody who is injured or sick before the arrival or qualified person such as doctors, nurses, or experts first aiders.
Ang muscle cramps kadalasan ay nalilink dahil kulang tayo ng electrolytes sa katawan. Pinaka-common dito dahil mababa ang ating potassium. Ang iba pang electrolytes na maaari makakos ng cramps ay calcium at saka magnesium. Ang iba pang sanhi ng cramps ay yung prolonged na pag-stay natin sa isang posisyon. Pwedeng dahil matagal tayo nakatayo, kaya matagal na nakaupo, pwede rin tayong magkaroon ng cramp.
Para sa paglalapat ng first aid o pangunang lunas, narito ang mga kailangang gawin. Paupuin o pahigain ng pasyente. Iangat ang apektadong parte at dahan-dahang i-massage ang apektadong bahagi at i-counter stretch. Mag-apply ng cold compress. Painumin ng maraming tubig ang pasyente at huwag muna siyang payagang gumawa ng mabibigat na activities. Tandaan lamang ang mga bagay na ito kung makaranas ang isa sa inyong mahal sa buhay ng muscle cramps. Scene safety, level of consciousness, i-check ang airway, breathing at circulation. Isagawa ang counter stretch para sa leg cramps. I-cold compress ang muscle. Painumin ng tubig ang pasyente. Pagpahingahin ang pasyente.
In an emergency situation, it may just be a matter of a few minutes to save another person's life. The only person you may have to help first is yourself. The immediate care or help given to a sick or injured person before a full medical treatment is available called first aid.
Ang sprain ay isang injury na involve ang ligament. Ito ang tissue na nagko-connect sa dalawang buto. Maaaring ang ligament ay na-twist o na-stretch ng husto na nagdudulot ng pamamaga. Madalas itong nangyayari sa ankle o bukong-bukong.
Ang muscle strain ay kondisyon na kung saan yung ating mga muscles ay masyadong na-overstretch, no? Kaya nakakaramdam tayo ng pananakit dun sa area na kung saan masyadong nagagamit yung ating mga muscles. Importante na para ma-prevent natin yung strain, nag-stretching bago gumawa ng matinding physical activity. Yung mga strain po yung ating mga long muscles, pwede po sa braso o kaya pwede rin sa paa.
Kung kayo o isa sa inyong mga kamag-anak ay nadapa, nadulas, o kaya ay nalaglag sa medyo elevated na lugar sa inyong mga tahanan. Kung nailalakad at naigagalaw pa rin naman ang inyong paa, o kaya naman ay binti at wala namang sign of fracture, maaaring na-strain o na-sprain ang inyong muscles at ligaments. Huwag magpanik at sundin lamang ang aming mga ituturong steps para alam nyo ang gagawin. Ang strain ay pinsala sa muscles. Ito ay nangyayari kapag ang muscle ay na-overstretch o napunit. Sprain naman ang tawag sa injury kung ang bahaging ng pinsala o napunit ay ang ligaments. Ito ang mga palatandaan ng strains at sprains, pananakit sa joint o muscles. Hirap sa paggalaw ng na-injured na bahagi lalo na kung ito ay joint area, pamamaga at pagkakaroon ng pasa. Kung ikaw ay isang bystander at nais na makatulong sa isang injured person na maaaring na-strain or na-sprain, gawin lamang ang PRICES o PRICES bilang first aid sa ganitong klaseng injury. P. Protect. Protektahan ang bahagi na may injury upang hindi na madagdagan pa ang pinsala. R. Rest. Tulungan ang pasyente na makaupo o makahiga para maiwasan na maggalaw ang injured area. Ilagay sa komportabling pagkakaayos ang bahaging naapektuhan. I. Ice. Maglagay ng cold compress gaya ng ice pack o cold pad sa napinsalang parte upang maibsan ang pananakit at pamamaga. C. Compression. Lagyan ng bandage ang apektadong bahagi at kasamang ibalot ang in-apply na cold compress. E. Elevation. Lagyan ng suporta o patungan ang apektadong bahagi upang ito ay maitaas para mabawasan ang pamamaga at pagkakaroon ng pasa. S. Support or splint. Kung talagang hindi maigalaw ng pasyente ang parte ng na-sprain or na-strain, maaari itong lagyan ng suporta kagaya ng karton, kahoy o anumang bagay na makapag-i-immobilize. Kapag hindi naman naibsan ang sakit na nararamdaman ng pasyente, ay maaari na itong ipa-check up sa mga doktor. Tandaan, kung kayo ay bystander sa isang biktima na maaaring na-strain or na-sprain ang muscles at ligaments, ito ang mga dapat ninyong gawin. P. Protect. Protektahan ng injured part. R. Rest. Iposisyon ng komportable ang biktima. I. Ice. Mag-cold compress sa masakit na bahagi. C. Compression. Lagyan ng bandage ang apektadong bahagi. E. Elevation. Lagyan ng suporta o patungan ang apektadong bahagi. S. Splint o support. I-immobilize ang parte na may injury.
What are the objectives of first aid? First aid helps in prolonging life. First aid is very important to preserve life. It also protects people from harm and provides victims or patients a better chance of fast recovery. When a person is injured, he or she needs immediate help. Injuries happen all the time. Some injuries are not life-threatening and they required only immediate first aid. Proper first aid and treatment can help the victim from his or her pain and prevent further injury. There are also injuries that require medical attention in the hospital like road accidents, disasters, or sudden uncontrollable descent, such as falling or collapsing. In these cases, the medical doctors, nurses, and other health professionals may not be immediately available to provide urgent and full medical attention. Doing proper first aid during the first few minutes may help prolong the life of the victim until he or she is transported to the nearest hospital for proper medical treatment. 2. It helps in lessening pain and alleviating suffering. One way of alleviating the pain during accident is proactively participating in safe behavior. This type of behavior lessens the chances of a dangerous outcome on the part of the victim. It protects an individual from injuries and lessens the condition of a dangerous situation. When is first aid given? First aid is given to victims of accidents while health professionals are not yet available. In any case, the first aider can ask someone to contact an emergency medical technician or EMT. He or she provides immediate care to ill or injured patients in an emergency situation. What are the characteristics of a good first aider? First, the first aider should be trained and has taken courses in first aid. He or she must give care with confidence with the victim. 2. He or she must do his or her best without any form of negligence. Third, he or she must build trust with the victim who needs assistance and treatment. What are the responsibilities of the first aider? Assesses the situation objectively and quickly. Protects and helps the victim from possible injuries or danger. Gives immediate treatment first to those who have serious conditions. Facilitates the transport of the victims to the nearest hospital or medical facility. Stay with the victim or injured person until appropriate treatment is available. And lastly, give accurate report. What are the basic first aid principles? First, initial observation must be done. Observe the environment and situation for possible harm and dangers. Keep oneself from risk in trying to help or rescue a victim. Always display self-confidence and knowledge. Perform first aid calmly, quickly, and efficiently. Check whether the victim is conscious by tapping him or her on her or his shoulder. Shout by saying, "Are you okay?" If there is no response, shout for help. To call the attention of other people nearby, ask someone to call for medical help. Second, implement immediate action. The first aider should have a quick plan of action in giving first aid to the victim. Effective and immediate first aid gives a better chance of a good and fast recovery. It also helps keep the relatives of the victims remain calm and avoid panicking.